But first, here's Brittany. Super Cat Saturday.
Thanks, Tony. Right now, we're starting out with Remy just relaxing. A good idea this morning because it is wet across the area. And then next up, we have a close-up of Pumpkin. Thank you for sending that, Bonnie. A very cute picture. And Dylan just relaxing. I guess Dylan was watching the TV, but now taking a break. Thank you, Amy. And last up, we have Shiva. Once again, another cat relaxing. And speaking of the weather right now, we are waking up to rain across the area. Some of the rain is heavy. Also a rumble of thunder or two about an hour ago. So we'll see two main rounds of rainfall, one this morning and the second late this afternoon throughout the early evening hours. With that second round, we'll have to watch out for that threat for a gusty storm that could produce winds over 50 miles per hour. More details about the timing hour by hour after the break.
For Cat Saturday, what do you have?
And right now, let's say hi to Kitsy. Thank you for sending that picture. A really nice close-up, beautiful cat. And then next up, we have Crouton just relaxing, I guess, on the counter. Thank you, Lisa. Actually, Crouton's best friend is their dog. And then next up, we have Chris, who is wearing some sort of jersey. Thank you, Christopher, trying to see who he's a fan of. And last up, we have Luna, who was adopted from a rescue around 4 years old, but now Luna is 8. Thank you, Melinda. So switching over to the weather right now, just a wet start. This is the first wave of rainfall. We'll see two rounds, one this morning, the second late this afternoon. And in between these rounds, we'll have high temperatures near 70 degrees. Just a warm, wet, and windy day. But that second round, that could produce a few gusty storms with a gust over 50 miles per hour. More details about the timing after the break.
It's Super Cat Saturday, Rusty. How about that, Brittany?
I really love this because Rusty is just sitting like a human. What's for dinner, guys? Exactly. Thank you for sending that, Gail. Rusty also lives on Long Island. Next up, we have a nice close-up of Leo. Thank you for sending that picture. And then we have Hercules doing what he does best, just relaxing by the fireplace. A nice idea. And last up, we have a close-up of Curly. Such a cute kitten there. Thank you, Carol. Right now, though, we are getting off to a soggy and mild start. We have a lot of rain moving through. Some of that rain is heavy. We'll see two rounds of moisture today. One, we're in the middle of that right now. The second, late this afternoon throughout this evening. In between those rounds, we'll actually have more sunshine and high temperatures near 70 degrees. But that warm air could actually fuel a few strong to severe storms the second half of the day. More details about that after the break.
Yeah, I don't know. Super Cat Saturday. We're going to get into the spirit. And Brittany, take it away.
I see what you did there. You know, I might have to steal that later. That was a good one. I'll give it to you. So,
nice.
We're starting out with this duo. So we have Calvin and Hobbs. So Calvin is the gray one. Thank you for sending that picture. Next up, we have Molly just relaxing in her favorite place, the bed. Relatable, totally relatable. Next up, we have Kenny just relaxing, a nice close-up. Thank you, Stephen. And last up this morning, we have Murray just sitting pretty. Thank you, Carolyn. Right now, it is a soggy morning, also mild. We have temperatures in the 40s and the 50s. Some of this rain is on the heavier side, even waking up to a few rumbles of thunder across the region. We'll see two main rounds of rain and storms. We're in the first right now. We get a break early this afternoon, and the second wave arrives later this afternoon around sunset. But in between the rainfall, we'll actually see breaks of sun, high temperatures near 70 degrees. But that high of 70 will feel some stronger storms this afternoon. Some of those could produce damaging winds. More details about that after the break.
Now underway, but first, here's Brittany with Super Cat Saturday. Brittany.
Starting out this Super Cat Saturday with a nice close-up of Toby. Thank you for sending that picture, Donna. Next up, we have Gracie, and Kimberly says Gracie just guards this box because this is Gracie's box. Stay away, but at least that means you don't have to spend a lot of money on cat toys. And then we have Lucy May, a nice close-up. Thank you, Diane. And last, we have a nice picture of Kitty Boo sticking the tongue out right there. So right now, weather-wise, we still have some rain across the area. Some of the rain is heavy, even a few rumbles of thunder across the region. We're going to see 2 rounds of moisture. So we're in that first round right now. We get a break early this afternoon, and during that break, we warm up to 70 degrees with some sun, but that sun will actually have to fuel some stronger storms late this afternoon around sunset. Some of those storms could produce gusty winds and a threat for an isolated tornado. More details after the break.
So like cat size, which, you know, it's Super Cat Saturday. Brittany, I don't know what, you got Kevin. Oh, now Kevin. That is cute.
Look at Kevin. Kevin is working on his summer body, working on his abs. So we're rooting for you. We're rooting for you, Kevin. Next up, we have Joey licking his tongue out. Thank you for that picture, Joey. Maybe thinking about some of those rats. We also have a close-up of Bryce just crossing his paws. Love that. And last for this segment, we have this trio, Frankie, Smudge, and Socks, all looking up at the camera. So right now it is still wet, watching a lot of rain. Some of this rain is heavy. We dry out early this afternoon, and during that break, we'll actually have sun and a high of 70 degrees. So it's going to be nice briefly, because this afternoon, late this afternoon, closer to sunset, we'll have more storms, and some of those storms could produce severe weather like damaging winds, even an isolated tornado. More about that after the break. The White House